Hello, everyone. My name is Ed O'Malley. I have the privilege of serving as the president and CEO of the Kansas Leadership Center, and I am so excited that you are in this meeting. Thank you for being here. I'm also so excited that meetings just like this are happening literally all over Kansas, hundreds of them. Our goal is 1,000 or more meetings by the end of the year. So you're part of something big, something special, and it matters. Thank you. So here's the issue. You know that COVID-19 is spreading like wildfire across Kansas. We've got to slow it down. We have to slow the spread, and we need your help. You know that hospitals are at capacity or reaching capacity. You know that schools are having trouble staffing their schools because of the number of teachers and administrators and staff that are out with quarantine. This is a tough time. And to get through it, we need more active leadership from more Kansans. That's what this project is all about. The project is a partnership with the state of Kansas. Over the last several weeks, I've been in countless discussions with the governor's office, the Speaker of the House, the Secretary of Health and Environment, designing this idea. It's one of a number of strategies underway to help Kansas slow the spread as we head into the heart of winter. The idea here is that you have influence. Those of you who are gathered today, you have influence. You are connected together. You're part of the same church or the same organization, the same civic club. Maybe you all are connected to the same school, or you live in the same neighborhood. You're part of the same company. There's a reason you're connected, and you have influence over others in that organization, that community, that school, that company that you all are connected to. The idea behind this meeting is we want you to come up with an action project for how you can help slow the spread of COVID-19 among those you're connected to, back in your church, your organization, your school, your neighborhood. I want to talk just a little bit about these action projects. What do we mean by that? Well, what we mean is we want you to come up with something that will really help people do the right thing. I don't know if we need more, signs saying wear a mask, social distance, wash your hands. I mean, that's fine. Those are good. We need people doing those things, but we also need people being maybe a little more creative, a little more innovative about how do we get people to do those things. We believe that people listen most to those they're closest to. So I'm sure hoping that you can come up with an action project that'll help your people do the right thing. I want to give you a little bit of advice as you're contemplating action projects. Number one, I want to encourage you to brainstorm like crazy, to allow yourself to generate as many, I like to call them nutty ideas as possible. All right. Allow yourself to throw out an idea that may or may not be a good one, but just get it out there on the table, because your nutty idea might spark another idea from someone else, and that might spark the idea you all actually should do. So don't be afraid to just lean into coming up with lots of possibilities, especially in the early parts of this meeting. My second piece of advice to you is to think about the barriers that keep people that you're connected to from doing the right public health behaviors. What's keeping people from getting tested, for example? I mean, maybe if they get tested, they're afraid that they'll lose some of their livelihood. Well, maybe your project needs to be around how to help support people in your organization or your community should they lose out a little bit on their work because they have to quarantine. Could you do something beyond just the mantra of the public health behaviors that we've heard so much? Can you not just say get tested, but can you maybe create a resource number for anybody in your church who has questions about testing to call, and they're not just talking to a public health stranger, they're talking to a member of their parish or their congregation to learn about the testing resources in the community. Or maybe you want to share masks with people, or who knows, but think about what's getting in the way for your people and come up with an action project to make the difference. I also want to encourage you to get past the obvious. The idea here is to unleash 1,000 or more action projects designed to slow the spread. Your creativity will be incredibly useful. We're going to want to track these, get a sense of who's doing what. We'll share what's happening across the state, have fun, lean into this work. We need you to. All right, last thing I want to say to you is a big thank you. The whole idea behind this is for more Kansans to be co-architects in designing our solution to the pandemic. Our, meaning the collective our, Kansas solution to the pandemic. We need the state government to do its part. We need county government to do its part. We need schools and cities to do their part. And we need citizens like you to exercise leadership, to mobilize others that you have influence over to do their part. Thank you, everybody. We're here to support you. We're here to cheer you on, and we're excited to see what you come up with. Onward. Good luck.